The new law of Geography, Cartography and Cadastre creates the Instituto Geográfico de Venezuela Simón Bolívar, charged with providing the entire nation the geographic information needed for sustainable development. The Institute's history dates back to 1916, being the official agency in charge of surveying the country's territory, keeping charts up to date, and making sure that each map is as accurate as possible. The Institute relies on a staff of highly qualified professionals and technicians, supported by cutting-edge technologies in order to survey and map Venezuela's vast territory. In its headquarters, it keeps and preserves all the original maps and aerial photographs that are a part of the nation's historic heritage and which evidence our advancement and development. Each chart is a major human undertaking. It begins with images taken either from aircraft or satellites, which subsequently undergo a rigorous process to identify and capture each one of the countless elements on each image. Finally, this information becomes a map that can be plotted at different scales. Cartography is a strategic function to any country, and it is essential for development. At the international level, there is a clear difference between countries with up-to-date maps and those with dated charts. According to the UN, there is a direct connection between a nation's advancement and the development of its cartography. To Venezuela, with its strategic geographic location and vast diversity of natural resources, major concepts such as sovereignty, security, and economic, environmental, and cultural progress hinge on the development of its cartography. A precise inventory of our natural resources precedes the relationship of man and property, and is also the legal framework for defining the boundaries of farms, municipalities, and states. This all-important inventory is the basis for catastro, Spanish for real property survey. In Venezuela, the Catastro Nacional system, with offices in every municipality, keeps the registry of urban and rural real property. The Instituto Geográfico de Venezuela Simón Bolívar is in charge of recording the geographic names or toponyms identifying geographic features. It makes sure that the Gulf of Venezuela, or the town of El Cambur, for instance, are always referred to by the same names. Continuous updating of our cartographic base is essential for preserving the harmony of the environment. This is especially important given the biodiversity and complexity of our natural resources. It is also crucial because a huge portion of our territory is located within the basins of the Orinoco and Amazonas rivers, which are vital to the survival of humankind as a major source of the Earth's oxygen supply. The region south of the Orinoco River is of international interest, as the quality of life around the world is closely related to our success in preserving this environment. The new maps of our territory bring us ever closer to mastering our own geography. This will in turn help us better plan our nation's economic development, preserve ecological balance, and aid us in making the best of our marine and submarine areas, the largest among Caribbean nations. Maps provide crucial information that is an essential input for urban planning. Laying out railways, power lines and pipelines, planning for rational farming, preserving the environment, or establishing the boundaries of a farm or the nation itself. Therefore, being precisely aware of our geographic resources not only calls for making charts of our territory, it also requires us to turn this territory into the type of country we all aspire to. That's how a country is loved.